I can't see anything. I can only see the squares that my pieces can see. This is tricky. I'm gonna try going for a King's Indian setup over here and try to get my king over to this square. Because that way it'll be hiding and it'll be harder for my opponent to find it. Let's bring the bishop over and then castle the next move. Okay, now we can castle. I have no clue where any of his pieces are moving except for this pawn here. We got the setup we wanted. I can move the king over later. Let's go ahead and bring some other pieces out now. Let's fianchetto this bishop over here so that we can have two pieces pointing at this pawn. I can also push this pawn in front of my queen as well to attack it. Ooh, something just happened. Okay, he moved a piece right here because that square went dark. Now I know it wasn't a pawn because there was never a pawn here, so it's most likely a bishop or a queen or something. I could push this pawn forward to take a look at it, but I don't really want to open my king up like that. So maybe instead we push this pawn here so that we have the bishop and the queen pointing at this knight. Well, we found a pawn. I'm gonna go ahead and fianchetto this bishop so that after takes, I can take back here, and then I know this pawn will be weaker. So let's take there, and oh, we're staring at the queen. Are we gonna trade queens? Most likely. Yep. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting the knight to jump there. It's a good thing my king wasn't here. Let's go ahead and take that with the king, I guess. I don't love that, but I mean, now we're up a knight. Okay, we need to get this knight out now. I need to move my king again. I need to bring it back down here. I don't like it being behind the knight because there's not a pawn in front of the knight. So let's get this king out of here, back somewhere safer. Let's push this pawn and bring the king to h7 like we previously wanted to. And I'm kind of just hoping that he's gonna blunder a piece sometime. Kind of like he did with the knight. Okay, he just pushed something here, most likely a pawn. I might move this pawn forward later just so I can see, but for now we're going h7. I hate having all of these dark squares in my position, but I mean, I can't really move a piece there. Wow, okay, he took the knight with a bishop. I'm gonna go ahead and take back with my rook, hoping that it opens up a rook there, which I can take with the knight. Do I want to take that knight with the bishop? I am up a piece. But I do worry about this piece being weak now. I feel like the bishop is protecting the king too much. Don't really want to move it, but I am going to move this knight out of the way. Where to move it though? I guess I'll just move it back to where it was. He does have both of his bishops. Well, never mind. He did have both of his bishops left. He does not anymore. Let's take here so that we open up this file for the rook. Nice. A rook appears. Now that we have both rooks, I'm fine with trading off a bunch of pieces. Not like we need to trade off pieces because he's just handing them to us. Go over here since we know this pawn wasn't pushed. Okay, I can just take that. Let's move over here. Ah, that pawn just moved. So now we know this is a safe square. Okay, I'm down to 11 seconds. Let's get my rook up. Rook here. Ah, we see the king! We got the king!